गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। परमात्मा देव श्री राम, तुम परम शुद्ध बुद्ध नित्य सर्वशक्तिमान सच्चिदानंद स्वरूप ज्योतिर्मय एक में अद्वितीय परमेश्वर हो। तुम परम पुरुष दयालु देवादिदेव, तुम्हें नमस्कार हो, बारंबार नमस्कार, बारंबार नमस्कार। करते हैं हम वंदना नत सिर बारंबार, तुझे देव परमात्मन मंगल शिव शुभकार। अंजलि परमस्तक किए विनय भक्ति के साथ, नमस्कार मेरा तुझे होवे जग के नाथ। दोनों कर को जोड़ कर मस्तक घुटने टेक, तुझको प्रणाम मम शत शत कोटियने। पाप हरण मंगल करण चरण शरण का ध्यान, हार करूं प्रणाम मैं तुझको शक्ति निधान। भक्ति भाव शुभ भावना मन में भर भर फूल, श्रद्धा से तुझको नमो मेरे राम हजूर। ज्योतिर्मय जगदीश है, तेजोमय अपार, परम पुरुष पावन परम, तुझको नमस्कार। सत्य ज्ञान आनंद में परम धाम श्री राम, पुलकित हो मेरा तुझे होवे बहुत प्रणाम। पुलकित हो मेरा तुझे कोटि कोटि प्रणाम। श्री राम 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 to every sadhak. We are at chapter happiness, page number 33 of evolutionary outlook on life. Swamiji says that cynicism is suicidal, that is pessimistic view is suicidal, that why we have to heed towards evolution, what is the need of evolution, such kind of view is suicidal. If you are not able to serve others cheerfully, you resist opportunity of service, it is bad. If we are not serving others, here we are for some utility, we should get utilized for this governance that is the master of evolution. So we should contribute on ourselves towards this noble creation. So we should serve others and help our brethren to step up in the ladder of evolution, and that work should be done cheerfully. That we also should get evolved, and we should support others who are at lower stands, that they should also get evolved. So this service is done cheerfully, because the energy which is given to us is by our master of evolution, and that energy is to be utilized for noble cause. If we are doing so, if we are serving society, if we are serving our near and dear neighbors and anybody who is needy, then not only we support them to raise in higher and higher in ladder, but also we support ourselves to get evolved, because the work is to be done cheerfully to get evolved. So this is the key to get evolved faster. But if you resist opportunity, there are the instances seen then who are old age persons, the younger kith and kin, their daughter-in-law, their own sons are not willing to serve them cheerfully, support them. But though they are our kith and kin, but here it is the system is made by God so that service can be inculcated within us by this means. Otherwise, we are not going to serve the older persons in other house. But there are some relations made, such curriculum is made by God so that we are compelled to serve them. But if we are serving them happily, then we raise ourselves very higher in path of evolution. So when we have to do service, when we have to serve our older parents, grandparents, then why not to do it cheerfully, and why not keeping in mind the supreme cause, that we have to get evolved faster and ultimately get united with our master, so that ultimately our soul get united with super soul. So keeping such view in mind, that an intelligent student in school reads and with full concentration the chapter given by the courses, the syllabus, the questions given by teacher, so that he is star of teacher's eye, and he completes or she completes the job which is given or the task given by teacher very happily. In a similar manner, here we are in a school of institution of our master of evolution. This is the most privileged admission given to us by our master of evolution, and also the key of evolution, also the key of unification is given in our hands. So why not open that door by doing the services, whatever services we are doing here, it is attributed at God's feet. So whenever we are cleaning the temple of our God, when we are showering the deity, bathing the deity, we are doing it cheerfully in temple. Every job we are doing cheerfully. And this world where we are living, our surrounding, our environment, it is all a temple. So this creation is a temple, and every job done by us, it is to be, every instance, every happening, anything which is coming, it is to be accepted cheerfully. Questions are to be accepted cheerfully, then only we can solve them cheerfully, then only we can enjoy. Why not enjoy? In our path of journey of evolution, there is no question of crying. Just our mother is supporting us in our journey. She is walking hand in hand with us and taking us towards that evolution and ensuring that we are getting unified with her. So we should have full faith in our master and do every job for him and happily. If you are not happy while serving others, or you are not serving others, then you are throwing away chances to grow. And in this case, the chances are given to you and you have lost one opportunity. So do not throw such chances. If there is something odd circumstances has come in our life, then it is to be taken as one more chance for getting rising higher and higher. Happily accept the chance and grow. Because it is not we, it is by the energy of God we are serving them. Why not? By energy is given by God. This life is bestowed to us by God. Then why not to work for God cheerfully and get evolved and should attain other happiness. Love, service and sacrifice are precious opportunity. Why to love? Because we all are the sparks of that soul, super soul. So we are sparks. We are Atman and we are the sparks of Paramatman. So Nitya Sarvagata Sthanu Achalo Yam Sanatana, that super soul is. It is infested at every part and parcel, every space. So it is the divine spark which is dwelling within us. It is nothing but it is a spark of our Father, that is super soul. So when we all are a spark of our super soul, then by this relation we all are brethren. So we should love each other. So though जब मन से मन मिलते हैं तो कितनी प्रीत होती है, तो जब आत्मन से आत्मन मिले, when soul meets soul, then what extent of love is created. So make a relation from soul to soul with everybody, that we all are soul of same super soul, we all are child, we all are brethren. So have a fraternity with each other, not only in case of human being but also all other things which are of other species, like cat, dog, every creature. We should have love, affinity, and in such case we are evolving others. We are having a relation, we are having a faith that we are made of same component, we are constituent of same Paramatman. So we should love in this way only. So because we are sons and daughters of same Father, we are soul of same Father. So that's why it is natural that we should love. If we are not loving, then it is artificial. So we should have somewhere something is wrong. So that means we should love. It is natural. Even the things which are inanimate, which are Jad and Chetan, which are inanimate, which are non-living, there is also God is dwelling. Job is undergoing there also. Their things are also to be handled with care, not to just shut the door with sound, with jar. It should be patted with care and love. Every part and parcel, every object is to be patted, loved with affinity. We all are brethren. So go together to that divine cause. Service. Why to serve? Like if stomach is doing job in our body, that means if it is doing wholeheartedly the job of his only, he has not to see. Stomach, it has not to see the world. Job of eyes are to see the food. Job of nose is to detect whether it is good or not. Tongue is there to taste and justify that it is good or bad, or reject or select. In the similar manner, if stomach is doing its job perfectly, that means it is not doing its own job, but it is serving the whole body, the whole organism. In the similar manner, where we are kept, if we are doing our job perfectly, if we are serving our kith and kin and our mother, father, our older parents, if we are serving good in society, That means we are a good part. We are an integral part of this society. So wherever you are, what is your alliteration? What is your swadharma? That is what is your allegiance. That is to be fulfilled with full honesty. If we are doing so, that means it is service. For service, you have not to do anything else. Within our house, happily do everything, whatever is the duty, is to be done cheerfully. That is service. Like our body organs are doing their service, and it is going in behalf of our body. So similarly is our case. We are a part organ of this society, organ of this world. So we should do wherever we are kept. A cobbler must repair the shoes in a best pattern. A doctor must do his job in the best way it is possible. Engineer should make a good bridge. So if every person, if a cobbler is thinking that I should be a doctor, then the shoes which he was repairing will not be good, and if he will think for a job of doctor, then that job will also not get performed well. So wherever we are kept, it is due to our spiritual status we are kept here. We have to learn. Where we are kept, some lessons are to be learned. So this is the syllabus restored to us by our Master of Evolution with a farer vision. We are not having that farer vision, we are having shorter vision. Do not deny the job which is given to you. It is by a visionary mother, and do it cheerfully and get assured you will be. Now, after that, you will go in the next higher class. So, in this way, do where you are kept, accept that situation, do according to it, and do your best. So, the first is love. Second is service. Service means where you are kept, accept that situation and do whatever best is possible. If you are cheerful, then only you can do. If you are crying, if we are crying, then we cannot do the job cheerfully. And sacrifice. What kind of sacrifice? That means the services we are doing, it should not be done for our sake. That means I have done something and now I am demanding, now give me some money or something because I have done. Sacrifice means do and forget. This is only sacrifice. What is sacrifice? Sacrifice means whatever कर्मण्येवाधिकार अस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफल हेतुर्भूमाते संगोस्तु अकर्मणि. So do not go for the fruits of your job. Do your job for the sake of evolution, for the sake of contribution to Master of Evolution's creation. Do your job. You are contributing to this beautiful world. And do not let you not ask that you have done something, so God please give me its reward. That is not so. Do your best for your mother and father. चलना सिखाया हमने जिनको संभल संभल के, मिलते हैं आज हमसे वो करवट बदल बदल के. So we are using many times allegations that I have done such and such thing with that person, and now see that person is doing such and such thing. No, you are here to serve. There is a host of servants around you who are day and night working for you to make you perfect, to make you Brahma Kamal, to clean you. So in the similar manner, whoever are around us, they are there for the sake of our evolution. It is not as per our whim and fancy that things will do. हमारी मर्जी के हिसाब से चीजें नहीं चलती. ये मास्टर का सिलेबस है. So at the time mother bathes his child, then at the time hard hands are to be used to clean the dirt and dust and the mud by which it is mired. So at certain times, with tender hands, he does the job. So in the similar manner, do not ask for reward. If you are working, because you are working it with the energy of God, work, and do not get whatever is coming. Whatever is coming, just accept it. Do not correlate that you have done something, so in relation with it, you should get a reward. You have done a good service to mother and father, now they should give us reward. You have done good for your neighbors, then they should give it. No, it is not give and take relation. It is a kind of something else. It is a matter of evolution. So at certain times, there are the higher chapters, there are the higher tougher questions which mother gives us as per our plan, evolutionary plan. So in that case, if you are correlating it, then you may have some unjust on behalf of you with mother, with your master of evolution. That is not needed. Do whatever with your full energy, full effort you can do. And whatever is coming to you, bouncing back to you, just accept, do not correlate, do not go for goal, work, because work is, that is Karma Yoga. Adhyay 4, Gita ka chapter 4, Karma Yoga. If you are doing karma with full concentration, without going for goal, then that karma is sufficient to make you unite with God. And if we are going goal, then that karma is getting wasted. Whatever is bouncing back, that has to come because it is a law of nature. But do not think, do not correlate it that it is something what I have done. Do and forget. Like if you draw a line on water, then the line, as soon as it is drawn, it vanishes, it disappears. Similarly, if a saint is sitting and somebody is saying, you have done such a beautiful thing to us and we are now in a comfortable position, then the saint says, left and right, is he addressing to me or somebody else? In the similar manner, whatever you are doing, just forget, because it is by the energy of God. This is only the sacrifice, nothing else. So that means when mother and father are doing something to their child and they are forgetting, because it is counted as sacrifice. Mother is sleeping self in a wet bed by making his child, by making her child in a comfortable situation, so that child can sleep sound, have a sound sleep. So, but mother is not writing down this in diary that I have done so. And as she is not writing down, so it comes in as a sacrifice, that mother is sacrificing for child. In the similar manner, if you are doing something and not writing down in your diary, then it is a sacrifice. So such is the sacrifice, that do not go for this ephemeral rewards of the world. There is a eternal reward which is waiting for you. So just do for the sake of mother, for the alliteration. So such is that offering as mother, that much is sufficient. So love, service and sacrifice. These are precious opportunities for aspirants. So loving everybody, serving as much as you can with happiness, and do not go for its rewards. So it is for aspirants, those who want to evolve faster and faster, unite with God, see that divine beauty, that is divinity. So these are the three keywords for those aspirants. Only unfortunate one reject them. So being ignorant to these things, we reject these opportunity. We many a times think that this world is for enjoy and fun. it has no real meaning or no wide visionary. At that time, we are weeping at the time of crisis and become happy at the time of findings. Such things are done by most of the persons, and we lose opportunity and wide visionary, the course, the hidden concept, hidden goal behind it. The more you can give, the happier will you be in life. What we can give? The more you can give, can a beggar can give something to somebody? Yes. If a beggar is also doing something, not thinking about God, then it is sacrifice. It is not that we are rich or poor. It is not that richer can give more and poorer cannot give. If we are doing anything and do not think about its reward, then it is counted as sacrifice. So do what service you can do, because we can do service with money, we can do service with our limbs, with our body. So we can also do service with our man. That is the our mental consciousness, that we may God help him, may God help her. This is by our संकल्प शक्ति. We may help कि ईश्वर उसका भला करे, ईश्वर उसको अच्छा रखे. So by our संकल्प, with our affinity also, it is a kind of service. With our body you can serve, with money you can serve. So, but whatever is service is to be done, it is without keeping in mind its reward. Then it comes as a sacrifice. So the more you can give. Giving means it is not in lieu of something. It is not that इसके बजाय हमको कुछ मिल जाए. Giving means not thinking about its return. That is the giving. Whether if a smaller thing is given, if a glass of water is given without writing down in diary, noting down, then it is a large sacrifice. So such kind of things is to be inculcated in a meditator, in a sadhak, to raise higher and higher. The happier you will be in life. The person who is giving more and more, that means without thinking about its in lieu of that something will he get. In lieu of it, if he is not thinking so and just keep on giving what is in her or his best capacity, then that is a sacrifice, counted as sacrifice. But happiness, this is the key of happiness. When we are, if we are correlating it with reward, then we will always be sad. See, I have done such things, and in lieu, I am getting that thing which is not good. I have done. Even this much is not in our capacity to take one extra breath after the last breath. After the अंतिम सांस के बाद हम जब एक सांस भी अतिरिक्त नहीं ले सकते, तो हम कर ही क्या सकते हैं? So never think that you have done something. It is the energy of God which is making you to do something, and since many number of carnation, many number of life spent, God by her own determination made you to come in this human life, and now it is your turn to make extra effort to go furthermore, rise higher and higher. So never think that you can do. You are doing this with your efforts. It is by God's energy, God's service. So in this way, we should do work and never keep in mind it's about its reward. Whatever is there, it will, law of nature, it will rebound, and it is sure to come. Either it will come in this lifespan or next lifespan or after many lifespan. But see, I said to something, to somebody nearby in our neighbor, then it bounces back immediately. But if I have said something, if I have sent by my mental consciousness to Priyaji in California, then it will bounce back after a month. And if I have sent something or some determination to some person to alien, of other earth, then it will bounce back after few lifespan. And if I am doing or having some determination to some person sitting in other universe, then because there is a time of bouncing back also, not it is that it is immediate. So law of nature works as per it's. So the action, for every action there is a reaction. So it is law of nature. No one can defy it, or everybody has to accept it. But we forget that we have done in previous lifespan that thing. So it is coming. We start correlating. We have done this, and that person is doing this. So here not. The things are interwoven. Your husband is not your husband. In this life, there is something between you and your husband since many lifespans. But we are forgetting that what were the previous instances, what were the reaction in previous life, and we start correlating. In this life we are doing good, but he is doing not good. So due to our simple and shorter vision, we are always in a confusing nature and in a saddy nature. But this is not the key of happiness. Everything, whatever we have done in recent past, remote past, or in present, it will bounce back. So do not think it is coming and going. Just accept it. Keep on accepting it and be happy. So do not correlate. Somebody is there to correlate. It is the nature of law and it is evident. So do not correlate, because we may never correlate. We are not even remembering our previous lifespan, and we are also not knowing what will be our future lifespan. So it will mislead us to some wrong conclusion. But so happiness, you must know, is not the goal of life. Proper adjustment is necessary. Happiness is the acceptance. Whatever situation is there today, if you are accepting it, then you will be happy, and it is the insurance of happiness. If you are not happy today, you can never be happy tomorrow also, because you are not tuned with the situation. As soon as situation comes from your navel, it should come, marhaba kya kamal hai. So as soon as situation comes, situation is given to you by your master. So our teacher gives question, and the brilliant student accepts cheerfully and start writing and trying, so by any method, so that he can give best to teacher. See teacher, I have solved this, but others are weeping that tougher question has been given to them by teacher, and they do not try to solve it. So happiness means it is the proper tuning with the circumstances. If you are properly tuned, then you can do best. There are many businessmen who have lost their businesses, their property, everything. So, but they were satisfied. They have accepted the situation instantly and started doing hard work after that, and they raised themselves higher from the previous situation. So happiness means accepting the situation on behalf of God. That God has given this situation, and it is a situation. It is a chance bestowed to us for our lifting up. Proper adjustment is necessary. It automatically results from right understanding of life. So the person who is accepting the things, it is only outlook of life, evolutionary outlook. What does it mean by evolutionary outlook? Our outlook should not be related with person to person. It should be related with our evolution. I have to evolve higher and higher from amoeba, paramecium, protista, virus, a number of species, a number of kingdom, phylum, class, order. We have evolved, and now we are human being. And in human being, we have to now from subhuman state to human state, and then superhuman state, and ultimately that divine state, super soul, we have to transcend. So if we are keeping our evolution in our outlook, then we will never be sad, because that is the visionary even outlook. So such a outlook should be kept in mind. Here we are not as per for our whim and fancy, it is for our some greater purpose, that is evolution, for some greater purpose. So it automatically results from right understanding of life. When we understand what for the life is bestowed to us by our master, then we automatically be adjusted or tuned with the situation. Now, Meera and Radha will recite a bhajan for us. श्री राम। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। न तोऽहं कामये राज्यं, न स्वर्गं न पुनर्भवं, कामये दुःखतप्तानां प्राणिनामार्तिनाशनम्। प्रदिष्टं भवतु गोविन्द, प्रदिष्टं भवतु गोविन्द, नतमदिष्टं नतमदिष्टं, पाहि मां